In a remote mountain monastery nestled deep within the lush forests of Tibet, there lived a humble Buddhist monk named Tenzin. Tenzin was known throughout the region for his unwavering dedication to the practice of silence. He had taken a sacred vow of silence and had not spoken a word for 20 years. One crisp morning, as the sun painted the sky with shades of gold, an inquisitive traveler named Maya arrived at the monastery. Intrigued by the legend of Tenzin, she sought to uncover the truth behind the mysterious benefits of silence. Maya, a gifted storyteller, carried a heart heavy with her own personal struggles and sought wisdom in the ancient teachings. As Maya settled into the monastery's daily routines, she observed Tenzin's quiet presence and the profound serenity that seemed to emanate from him. She wondered about the secret locked behind Tenzin's vow of silence and decided to embark on a journey of discovery. Guided by the teachings of Buddhism, she delved deep into meditation, contemplation, and the search for inner peace. Throughout her stay, Maya encountered a colorful cast of characters: the wise elder monk who held the monastery's ancient scriptures, a mischievous novice with a knack for breaking the silence, and a reclusive hermit who lived in the heart of the forest. Each encounter brought her closer to unraveling the true power of silence and its mysterious benefits. The wise elder monk, Venerable Kashav, welcomed Maya into his humble chamber. His eyes, though aged, sparkled with the wisdom of countless years spent in meditation and study. He communicated not with words, but through gestures and written scriptures. Maya spent hours with him, learning the ancient teachings of Buddhism and the significance of silence in achieving true understanding. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the stars painted the night sky, Maya sat with Tenzin by a crackling fire. She gazed into his eyes, seeking answers in their depths. Without a word, Tenzin reached into his robe and pulled out a small, weathered scroll. He handed it to Maya, and as she unrolled it, she found a single phrase written in beautiful calligraphy: "In the silence of the heart, true wisdom resides." Maya's heart leaped with understanding. She realized that the power of silence was not in its absence of words, but in its presence of inner stillness. It was a pathway to the depths of the soul, a journey inward to discover the truth that lay beyond the noise of the world. As the days turned into weeks, Maya continued her quest for understanding. She found herself in the company of a mischievous novice named Pema, who had a knack for breaking the silence with his pranks and laughter. At first, Maya was annoyed by his disruptions, but she soon realized that Pema's playfulness was a reminder that even in silence, there could be joy and lightness of heart. One morning, as Maya meditated beneath a towering oak tree, she felt a gentle touch on her shoulder. It was Pema, holding a wildflower he had picked from the forest. He placed it beside her, and they sat in silence, watching the sunrise together. In that moment, Maya understood that silence was not a rigid vow, but a fluid state of being, adaptable to the needs of the soul. As Maya's time at the monastery drew to a close, she ventured into the heart of the forest to seek the wisdom of the reclusive hermit known as Yeshi. Yeshi had chosen a life of solitude, far from the monastery's routines. He lived in a small cave, surrounded by the songs of birds and the rustling of leaves. Yeshi welcomed Maya with a warm smile and gestured for her to sit beside him. In the hush of the forest, he began to play a simple, haunting melody on a bamboo flute. The music seemed to speak to Maya's soul, and tears welled up in her eyes. Yeshi's message was clear. Sometimes, in the absence of words, music, too, could convey the deepest emotions of the heart. In the final days of her stay, Maya returned to Tenzin, her heart overflowing with the wisdom she had gathered from her encounters. She realized that Tenzin's silence had been a catalyst for her own inner journey, a journey that had led her to discover the interconnectedness of all living beings and the transformative nature of silence itself. With a heart full of gratitude, Maya rose one morning before dawn, ready to bid farewell to the monastery and its inhabitants. As she walked toward the entrance, Tenzin stood in her path. For the first time in 20 years, he broke his vow of silence and spoke. "Maya," he said softly, "in your quest to understand the power of silence, you have unlocked the most profound secret of all, that the true power of silence lies not in the absence of words, but in the presence of a receptive heart. Carry this wisdom with you, and may your journey be filled with inner peace and the joy of discovering the mysteries that lie within. Maya nodded, her heart full of understanding, and left the monastery with a sense of peace she had never known before. She knew that the power of silence would guide her on her path, helping her to unravel the mysteries of life, one moment of stillness at a time. And so, in the remote mountain monastery of Tibet, the tale of Maya and Tenzin became a legend, a testament to the transformative power of silence and the boundless wisdom that resides within the quiet spaces of the soul. Maya, the traveler, continued her journey, sharing the tale of her profound experiences and spreading the message of inner peace and self-discovery to all who would listen. The moral of the story is that true wisdom and inner peace are found within the depths of our own hearts, in the silence of our inner being. The power of silence is not merely the absence of external noise, but the presence of a receptive heart and a still mind. Through silence, we can embark on a journey of self-discovery, connect with the interconnectedness of all living beings, and unlock the profound mysteries that lie within us. Ultimately, it teaches us that in the quiet spaces of our souls, we can find the transformative and enlightening essence of our true selves.